From billionaire real estate tycoon to the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump has always had a taste for the extravagant. But behind the politics and business headlines lies another side of Trump, a man with a love for luxury cars. Today, we're taking you deep inside Donald Trump's personal car collection. Some of these rides are rare, some are powerful, and some are just pure Trump. The man behind the garage. Before he ever stepped into the White House, Donald Trump was a larger-than-life figure. Known for building skyscrapers, casinos, and a global brand that dripped with opulence. And what comes with billions of dollars? A garage filled with some of the most luxurious vehicles money can buy. Trump's collection isn't just about speed, it's about status, history, and power. He's not your average car collector. Trump's choices reflect who he is: bold, flashy, and unapologetically excessive. 2 Rolls-Royce Phantom, the presidential ride. First up, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Trump has owned multiple Rolls-Royces over the years, but the Phantom has a special place in his heart. Reportedly customized to his taste, this car represents everything Trump stands for: classic luxury, immense presence, and unmatched refinement. Specs highlight 6.75-liter V12 engine, 563 horsepower, handcrafted interior with wood and leather detailing, estimated value upwards of $500,000 according to reports. Trump even had one of his Phantoms fitted with gold accents and personalized plates. You don't buy a Rolls-Royce unless you want the world to know who you are. 3 Lamborghini Diablo VT, Trump's wild side. Now for something a little wilder. The Lamborghini Diablo VT. This isn't just any Lambo, it's a piece of Italian history. Trump bought this in the 1990s, and what made this one stand out? It was custom painted in Le Mans blue, an ultra-rare color. A few years ago, this car hit the auction block and sent car enthusiasts into a frenzy. Specs highlight 5.7-liter V12 engine, 485 horsepower, 0-60 mph in just over 4 seconds, top speed 202 mph. This was Trump's way of saying, I may be in a suit, but I've got a wild side too. And just like Trump, the Diablo is loud, controversial, and impossible to ignore. 4 2003 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, the jet on wheels. Next up, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Built as a collaboration between Mercedes and McLaren, this supercar is part Grand Tourer, part Formula One rocket. With its elongated hood, side exhausts, and futuristic interior, this car is unlike anything else on the road. Specs highlight supercharged 5.4-liter V8. 617 horsepower. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. Price tag at launch over $450,000. Trump has been seen cruising around New York in this beauty, because when you're worth billions, you don't just drive, you arrive. 5. Cadillac Presidential Limousine, the beast before the beast. Long before the presidential motorcade and the armored fortress known as the Beast, Donald Trump was already riding in rolling palaces. And his ride of choice? Cadillac. Not just any Cadillac, but custom-built limousines tailored to his exact vision of luxury. In the 1980s, Cadillac saw the influence Trump held in the luxury market and did something unprecedented. They partnered with him to create the Trump Executive Series limousine. The result? A vehicle that didn't just transport, it broadcasted power. Trump in a 1988 commercial, this is the ultimate in luxury. And he wasn't exaggerating. These limos came fully loaded with televisions, fax machines, telephones, reading lights, VCRs, and yes, gold-plated trim. There was even a built-in drinks bar. This was the 1980s version of a tech billionaire's office on wheels, decades before Wi-Fi or touchscreen dashboards ever entered the mainstream. Quick fact card. Custom Trump Cadillac limo. TVs plus fax machines in the 80s. Gold interior detailing. Only a few ever made. The Trump limo was more than just transportation, it was an extension of the man himself. Flashy, functional, and designed to impress the moment the door opened. But the Cadillac love didn't stop there.
Trump also owned a
Cadillac Alante, a sleek two-door luxury roadster Cadillac hoped would challenge Mercedes and Jaguar in the high-end coupe market. While it never became a hit, it was stylish, expensive, and exclusive.
Just Trump's kind of toy. Bonus fact flash.
The Alante's bodies were made in Italy by Pininfarina and flown to the US by specially outfitted 747s. Cadillac went all out, and Trump loved that. Long before he became commander-in-chief, Trump was already riding in his own version of the presidential limo. Not armored, but armored in status. 6 Tesla Model S. Trump goes electric?
Wait, Trump?
Driving electric? Well, reportedly he had a Tesla Model S at one point. Whether it was a political move or a personal experiment, it shows that even the billionaire with traditional tastes was curious about the future. Specs highlight dual-motor AWD. 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, fully electric, 0 emissions. Though Trump has been a skeptic of environmental regulations, owning a Tesla might have been his way of keeping an eye on the competition. 7 Maybach 62, when luxury isn't enough. When a Mercedes S-Class isn't enough, you buy a Maybach. Trump's garage reportedly once included the ultra-luxurious Maybach 62, a car designed not for drivers, but for those who prefer to be chauffeured. Specs highlight twin-turbo V12. Rear seat recliners with massager's partition glass for privacy, base price over $500,000. It's not a car, it's a mobile penthouse. And that's exactly why Trump liked it. 9. The mystery cars. What else is in the garage? Up to this point, we've talked about the confirmed, the photographed, and the proudly paraded cars in Donald Trump's collection. But what about the ones that don't make it to the headlines? The whispers, the rumors, the mystery machines tucked away from the public eye. While we know about the Lamborghinis and the Rolls-Royces, insiders and auto enthusiasts believe that Trump's garage could be hiding a Ferrari F430, a Bentley Continental GT, and even a vintage Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud from the 1950s, a car fit for royalty.
Quick fact pop-ups.
Ferrari F430, 490 horsepower, naturally aspirated V8. Bentley Continental GT, W12 engine, handcrafted British luxury. Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud I, classic luxury, produced between 1955 to 1959. These aren't just cars, they're collector icons. And for someone who values legacy as much as luxury, owning these classics makes sense. But here's the twist: very little is publicly documented. And that's not by accident. Expert voiceover cameo. Trump's a master of spectacle, but he also knows when to stay quiet. The most valuable items might be the ones you never see. From rare classics to potential one-offs, it's likely that Trump's full collection spans decades of automotive history, locked away behind reinforced steel doors, private hangars, and valet-only garages on golf resorts.
No photos. No press.
Just whispers in the world of billionaires, secrecy is power. And when it comes to cars, what we don't see might just be more impressive than what we do.
10. The Trump brand of excess.
Donald Trump's car collection isn't just a display of wealth, it's a living brand statement. Every vehicle he owns reflects something deeper: power, dominance, and an obsession with being larger than life. This isn't a collector who hunts for rare cars to flip for profit. Trump doesn't buy to sell, he buys to be seen. The goal isn't return on investment. The goal is presence. On-screen quote: "People want to be around success. Cars, buildings, planes, they're symbols.
I build them.
I drive them."
Donald J. Trump.
To Trump, a car is never just transportation.
It's a billboard. A moving castle.
A way to say, "I've made it," without ever speaking a word. Whether it's a custom Rolls-Royce Phantom or a one-off Cadillac limo, every vehicle is chosen to project, not to blend in. It's no surprise that even his airplanes and helicopters follow the same formula: leather, gold, monograms. The Trump brand isn't about subtlety. It's about being seen, remembered, and never mistaken for anyone else.
Visual caption:
Trump's taste in cars equals wealth plus power plus flash plus legacy. And whether you admire him, oppose him, or just watch from the sidelines, there's one thing you can't deny: his taste in cars is as loud, bold, and unapologetic as the man himself.
OUTRO.
So what do you think of Donald Trump's personal fleet? Which car impressed you the most? The Rolls, the Lambo, or maybe the flying Trump Force One? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see more billionaire garages, celebrity rides, or presidential vehicles, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more.